They are made of sweat, determination, and a hard to find alloy called guts. And with this, we welcome you to another edition of your favorite sports show, Sport Hour, coming to you live from the Anglican Cable Network Nigeria, ACNNTV. Good morning, I am Abuja. We will bring to you the hottest and the spiciest sports gist from Nigeria, Africa, and the rest of the world. This morning, we'll be looking at the Nigeria's new sports minister, who was sworn in yesterday by President Muhammadu Buhari, talking about Mr. Sunday Akindari. We will also be talking about Team Nigeria's exploits in the beautiful city of Morocco in the ongoing All-African Games. Now, still in Nigeria, our searchlight will beam on the CAF Champions League and Confederations campaign of Nigerian club sides this weekend. Then again, Super Eagles star, a Super Eagles star, has been voted. Join us to find out who this star is. And the Nigerian Football Federation has set the ball rolling to rescue former Super Eagles. We're talking about Sanchez Siasa from FIFA match fixing scandal. Then Cristiano Ronaldo has said his internal rival, Lionel Messi, has made him a better player. We will find out how he made him a better player. And in basketball, we'll be talking about the cash-strapped the Tigers who have arrived China for the 2019 FIBA World Cup. How they got to China, we'll talk about that as well too. Then we'll look at some of the fixtures for the weekend in the English Premier League. Right now, we'll go on a short break. Don't change that. Stay tuned. Yo, welcome back. So let us begin with Nigeria's newest sports minister, who was inaugurated by President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday. The newly appointed minister of youth and sport development, Mr. Sunday Akindari, upon assumption of office, challenged stakeholders in the ministry to brace up for the work ahead. Speaking during the brief welcome in his office, the new sports minister thanked the president for appointing him as a minister, while urging the staff of the ministry and the parastatals under the ministry to brace up for the task ahead. And I quote him, "I'm excited to be here today. I thank the President, Muhammadu Buhari, for appointing me Minister of Youth and Sport Development of our country. The work starts now. So let's get ready, let's roll up our sleeves, and let's work together as a team." The present agenda stands on 3 legs, which is security, reviving the economy, and fight against corruption. And at the center of this all is the lifting of 1 million Nigerians in 10 years out of poverty. The minister said sports cannot be separated from the youth, and as such, he will be thinking out of the box to develop the youth. I quote him again, "Youth development is key to the success of any government. We have youth, we have sports. Our mandate area is very clear. We must broaden our horizons. We must deepen the work we do and the quality of work we bring to the table. I am not unaware of the challenges, controversy, and development in the ministry. It is a ministry that is dear to the hearts of Nigerians. Beyond sport, there are other ways we can develop the youth. We will be thinking out of the box." He also said again, "We will also find the way of taking sport out of the back pages to the front pages with positive news. The media is an integral part of the sports, and I thank the media for the work they've done so far. I will be relying on you heavily again as we start this work together." He continued again, "I intend to strengthen the interministerial collaboration. We will go to the ministry we can work together with, put resources together, and see what we can do." Dari also said, "Work begins immediately on the 2020 budget, which must be submitted to the National Assembly before September deadline." And I quote him again, "September is now the deadline for submitting our budget. So beginning from Friday, we will look at it and get budget ready. So there is work to be done," he declared. Now let's take a brief look at the history of the new minister. He finished the Bachelor of Science in International Studies from Ahmadu Bello University in 1991. He then proceeded to obtain a Master of Arts in Law and Diplomacy from the University of Jos. He was a Freedom Forum Fellow and Visiting Scholar, School of Journalism, New York University in 1998. He later went to Harvard University under the prestigious Harvard Nieman Journalism Fellowship between 2000 and 2001, where he studied media and public policy. He served as the Chief of Staff and a Special Advisor on Media to former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He was appointed Senior Special Assistant on Media to the Minister of Information and Communications. He has served as Chief Hausa Service African Division of Voice of America VOA in Washington between 2001 to 2009. He has over 2 decades of journalism experience, spanning over 25 years before 2016, when he was appointed as the Executive Commissioner, Stakeholder Management, Nigeria Communications Commission, before his recent appointment as Sports Minister. Then our train now takes us to Morocco, Rabat, Morocco, where the medal haul started to rack up for Team Nigeria on day 6 of the ongoing 12th African Games taking place in Morocco, with the country winning 3 medals at the end of the day. That was yesterday, all thanks to the exploit of the athletes who competed in Taekwondo. Ruth Chinazum Nwansu won Nigeria's first gold of the Games when she defeated Morocco's Umama El Bouchouti 26-22 in the women's 49 to 53 kg. Also, Nigeria's duo of Benjamin Okomose and Sunday Onofe both secured bronze medals in their respective categories. In the women's 46 to 49 kg preliminary round, Sekinat Aramide Adebayo lost to Ferimata Koulibaly of Ivory Coast by 30-21. Meanwhile, it was a clean sweep of victories for Nigerian table tennis players as they competed in the opening rounds of the event. Team Nigeria's captain Segun Torola, Jide Motayo and Bode Abiodun opened the campaign on a good note as they totally outclassed Kenya. The evergreen Torola and Motayo secured a 3-0 victory in the doubles, while Abiodun beat Ududa Mutua 3-1 in the next game. Motayo completed the job with a 3-0 win as well. In the men's team Group A qualification 2, Bode Abiodun and Olajide Motayo did not drop a single match, beating their Madagascar opponents. That's Raza Fiedralam, Bio Adrenina and Rakota Arisola Mami and Activio Jonathan 3-0 in the Group A qualification 2 men's events team. Now, veteran Funke Oshonaike led the Nigerian women to a dominant display against the Republic of Congo in their first group game match. The 6-time Olympian partnered with Fatima Bello to earn a 3-0 defeat to Sabina Mazobo and Bokucho Nejanova in the doubles event. Now, in swimming, Moyoshore Ogunbanwo finished 5th with a time of 1 minute 2 seconds in the women's 100 meters freestyle preliminaries, while in the men's 100 meters freestyle, Philip Adejumo placed 4th in 52 minutes 52 seconds. And Yema Nika did not qualify. Like their male counterparts did yesterday, the Falconets earned a place in the semi-finals of the football event when they forced Cameroon's under-20 side to a 1-1 draw at El Jadida. The team, who have now accumulated 4 points, will swing into preparations for their semi-final game after Zambia's under-20 team, who they are meant to play in their last group game, withdrew from the competition. From the competition. Now, in the men's category of 3x3 basketball event, Team Nigeria beat GLC Congo 21-16 to win their first group game. They followed the win with another 21-10 win against Nigeria Republic in their second group game, while the female team defeated the Gambia 21-6 also to win their first Group B game. Lawa Olayiwola lost to Omri Mohammed of Algeria 5-0 in the men's light heavyweight boxing. That's talking about 81 kg. While Anrize Franklin defeated Mapapa Monalis of Democratic Republic of Congo 4-1 in the men's heavy preliminaries. Now, after qualifying for the final yesterday, Moses Michael settled for a 5th place finish in final of the men's singles course 1,000 meters, having clocked 3 minutes 50 seconds in his race, while Toko Esther also placed 5th in the final A of the women's category, having clocked 4 minutes 22 seconds in the women's singles schools 1,000 meters finals. Now, Gloria Abu posted a time of 4 minutes 70 seconds to place 4th. Akinrotimi Istrol and Alassane Samsudeen placed 17th and 18th respectively in the 30.4 kilometers men cross-country cycling, while Drogba, Adejoke, and Odiase Glory were 11th and 12th in the 22.8 kilometers women's cross-country cycling race. Finally, both the men and the women handball team couldn't make it past the preliminary rounds, with the male side losing 30-21 to Angola, while the female side lost 26-20 to host Morocco. Now let's now go to Ghana, where Kano Pillars will be facing a mammoth challenge in Kumasi against Asante Kotoko in this weekend's CAF Champions League match. Now, a dramatic 3-2 victory in Kano is threatening to end the Ghanaians' continental football ambition this season, and they are all out to stop that from happening. Kumasi Sports Stadium will host the reverse fixture of this game, and the club tweeted on Tuesday that their desire is to knock out Kano Pillars from the competition. Meanwhile, Nigeria's champions, Enyimba, have been ordered to play their CAF Champions League round behind closed doors over stadium concerns. Enyimba are looking to come back from a 1-0 away loss to Burkina Faso's Raimo on Sunday at their home arena in Aba, southeast Nigeria. But African Football Governing Body, talking about CAF, said the stadium, which was reopened last year after major renovations, still lacked adequate floodlights, CCTV cameras, and an electronic scoreboard. CAF is due to launch another inspection of the stadium following the match. After the match, Enyimba, 2 times winners of the Champions League, said they are confident they can fix the problem should the squad reach the group stages. Last year, Kara Brazzaville of Congo complained about the same floodlights at the stadium during a CAF Confederations Cup game at the venue. It will be recalled that after emerging, now let's talking about the history of the club, how they got to Champions League. After emerging first and second winners in the NPFL Super 6 in Lagos, Enyimba FC and Kano Pillars secured the tickets to represent Nigeria in the CAF Champions League, although they match as Eto Cup champions. Kano Pillars are qualified for the continental football, so the slot went to Niger Tornadoes automatically, who joined Enugu Rangers in the second-tier competition. Consequently, while the duo of Kano Pillars and Niger Tornadoes will be aiming to win their first major continental football title, Enyimba and the Rangers have already tasted glory in the continent. Enyimba won the CAF League back-to-back in 2003 and 2004 to become Nigeria's most successful club side in Africa, while their neighbors, Enugu Rangers, had won this cup, had won the African Cup Winners' Cup in 1977. That's 26 years before Enyimba's first title. Now, let's talk about Super Eagles star Samuel Chukwueze, who has been voted Villarreal's Revelation of the Year. Following his breakout season, that's talking about last season, Chukwueze burst into the scene in his debut season after coming through the under-19 in just a year. The 20-year-old scored 9 goals in all competitions in his breakthrough season for the Villarreal and caught the eyes of with a series of impressive performances. For his performances last season, the Nigeria international was voted Villarreal's Revelation of the Year. He was, however, beaten to the club's Player of the Award, which went to captain Santi Cazorla. After his breakthrough season at Villarreal, Chukwueze also became a crucial player in the Super Eagles. We also saw how he performed in Egypt, during the Nations Cup. He also impressed and scored one of the 6 goals for the Super Eagles during the 2019 African Nations Cup, where Nigeria won bronze. Chukwueze started the season with a bang, with a goal in Villarreal's 4-4 home draw against Granada in the opening weekend of the 2019-20 La Liga season. Now let us come back home, where the acting president of the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, that's talking about Barrister Sheya Kiumi, says they will wade into former Super Eagles coach, that's Samson Siasa's match-fixing allegation leveled against him by the World Governing Body, FIFA. It can be recalled that last week, the FIFA Ethics Committee placed a life ban on Siasa that will prevent him from football-related activities and other, both at national and international level. Having received documents on the said allegation, Akimi stated that they have started working on the process with their lawyers and urged the former Atlantic Olympic gold medalist winner in the football event to always make himself available. And I quote the acting president, who says, the NFF was shocked to learn of the investigation and the subsequent decision by the FIFA Ethics Committee placing a life ban on Mr. Samson Siasa. But we have now ever received documents, including one known as the motivated decision, and we have handed over to our lawyers to study and provide legal advice to the Federation. It is a massive sanction on one of our legends. Siasa is a football legend, but most importantly, he is a Nigerian. We must therefore be interested in the matter and be properly advised. Now, that's quoting Akumi. He further said again that Siasa gave his all for Nigeria, playing for the under-20 team right from his secondary school days, and then for the senior team for several years, and also coaching the under-20 and under-23 teams and the Super Eagles. While we respect the FIFA processes and appreciate that an investigation was conducted prior to the decision, the least we as a federation can do is to empathize with him at this time, make ourselves available to him, and hope that in some way he's able to clear his name as has been promised to do. Now, talking about Siasa, now basically now he is going to lose every endorsement he has had with any football club or any agent or any company. And also anything that he can no longer coach a Nigerian team right now as it stands. These are talking about the implications of the FIFA ban on him. If he has any endorsement deal, they'll be cancelled. His academic football club he has in Abuja here, he will not be able to control that club again. And he has other and so many other things. Anything that's with football is off his books right now until he clears his name from the match fixing scandal, which was against which was said that the match between Nigeria and Argentina was fixed. And we hope that he's able to clear his name and return back to football that we know him for. Then going back to, let's go to Europe now, where Cristiano Ronaldo, the 5-time Ballon d'Or, has said that his long-time rivalry with Lionel Messi has made him a better player, and that he enjoys a healthy rivalry with the Argentine greats. Over the years, there has been controversy about Messi, who is better between Messi and Ronaldo. So we hope to see. Now Ronaldo has said Messi has made him a better player. That Messi has made him a better player, and and we look to see how has Messi made him a better player. And this is what he says. He said Ronaldo, whose influence at Real Madrid mirrored that of Messi at Barcelona before he left for Juventus. Before he left for Juventus, admitted that the pair had never socialized together. I really admire the career he has had, and from his side, he has already talked of disappointment when I left Spain because it was a rivalry that he appreciated. That's Ronaldo speaking to Portugal TV. It is a good rivalry, but it is not unique. Michael Jordan had rivalries in basketball, but there was Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost in Formula 1. The thing they had in common is that they were healthy rivalries. Now, Ronaldo and Messi have converted the Ballon d'Or 5 times each, a factor that helps each player flourish. I quote Ronaldo again, I have no doubt that Messi has made me a better player and vice versa. When I was winning trophies, it must sting him, and it is the same for me when he wins, he said. I have an excellent professional relationship because we have been sharing in the same moment for 15 good years. He added, we have never had dinner together, but I don't see why we can't in future. I don't see a problem with that. And it is true. We all argue that Ronaldo, who is better than Ronaldo, who is better than Messi, is it Ronaldo or is it Messi? But now Ronaldo has said he enjoys the rivalry. The rivalry between him and Messi has made him the kind of player he is. He's always striving to be the best. And so also Messi, whenever Messi wins a trophy, as he said, it pains him. Whenever he wins a trophy, he believes that his victory, of course, pains Messi. Now let's talk about the Tigers, the men's senior national basketball team, who are cash-strapped. Now they arrived China on Wednesday for the final phase of their 2019 FIBA World Cup preparations. According to the team's general manager Musa Adamu, he revealed that the team had to wait for the NBFF president, that's talking about Musa Kida, to return from Senegal, where he went to chair the Tigers to their 4th African title. Meanwhile, as the team continued to prepare for and wait for the government intervention, Kida said the preparation had to source for a loan to enable them to proceed to China. He said the federation could not afford to allow Nigeria, that became the first country in the world to qualify for the World Cup, to miss out or not to go for China as mere participants. Now, the NBFF president expressed optimism that the federal government would intervene and rescue the team and the federation financially before the competition commences. Kida said the recent achievement by the victorious Tigers and the heroic welcome by Nigerians was a huge encouragement to the federation. Nigeria will play against fellow World Cup bound Iran and Montenegro before playing Poland in Yanzhou as a part of the preparation for the FIBA World Cup, which has seen Nigeria grouped alongside Russia, Argentina, and Korea. Now, the World Cup starts on Saturday, August 31st. Now, the Tiger, they are cash-strapped. There is no money right now. They flew to China with loans sourced from wherever the NBFF president got the money from, and the players' personal interest in the game. These players are from Europe, and they're NBA stars and they're European stars. They play for different clubs, but they have passion for the Nigerian basketball. They came out to Nigeria. They were in US for camping. They came out to Lagos for the final phase of camping, and yeah, the government has not come to their rescue in terms of money, to fly them to China. But they took it out of their own purse. They got loan and they flew themselves to China. Now they're hoping that the government will come to their rescue before the game starts on August 31st, where every necessity, their hotels, we don't hear stories whereby they'll be clamoring for allowances. Everything has to be settled before they begin this game. And we believe that the new sports minister will look into this as one of his first assignments. Now let's take a look at the Premier League fixtures for this weekend, where the peak of the weekend is Arsenal versus Liverpool. Now, as you can see on your screen, we have that's tomorrow, Aston Villa versus Everton. Then on Saturday is Norwich versus Chelsea, Brighton versus Southampton, Manchester United versus Crystal Palace, Sheffield United versus Leicester City, Spurs versus Newcastle United, Watford versus West Ham, and Liverpool versus Arsenal. Then on Sunday, it's going to be Bournemouth versus Man City, Spurs versus Newcastle, and Wolves versus Burnley. So let's just look, as you can see on the screen, let's look at the total head-to-head between Liverpool and Arsenal. And now Liverpool have won 52 times. Arsenal has won 24 times. And now this is a resurgent Arsenal with the arrival of key players like Pepe and other players. So we should be expecting a clash of titans on Saturday. Whoever wins tomorrow, on Saturday, is good to go as well too. So, but then all hands will be on deck to see who comes out victorious between Liverpool and Arsenal. But then I believe most people go for Liverpool because they are on top form. They are the European champions, they are the Super Cup champions, and they nearly won the league last season, just missing out by a single point. And they only lost a match throughout last season, just one match against the eventual champions, Man City. But before we go, let's take a look again at the new youth sports minister of the new sports minister, Mr. Sunday Akindare, who has taken over and has said work has started. He has said that work has started. He has also revealed that the 2020 budget will be submitted before the September deadline. This is across all ministries. All budgets must be submitted by September deadline so that they can be passed before the year runs out or early next year. Now, the sports family will be looking forward to a successful time with him as the nation's #1 sport administrators. With this, and we hope that he comes out good. Is able to give us lead Nigerian sport to the next level as part of the mandate that has been given to him by Nigerians as well as President Muhammadu Buhari. We believe you have enjoyed every bit of today's show. Let's do this again next week, same time, same station. Enjoy the rest of the week. Bye for now.